only noticed it. Oh, nice. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lisa and my channel is about my life in Brisbane, and I also talk about my travels. So I hope you enjoyed the clips that I showed earlier about my stay at the Maritz Hotel in Miri. Maritz is a locally owned hotel owned by the same people as the Bintang Mall, which it's attached to. And that is the primary reason why I chose that hotel, for its easy access to the Maritz Mall. I had a booking for 2 nights, which I could guarantee up to 6 p.m. on the day of check-in, which was a Thursday, but I was delayed a couple hours due to AirAsia. And by the time we arrived at the hotel, which was, I believe, around 7, the reservation was already gone. I did try to prepay for my room, but when I tried to make the payment on the website, I'm not sure, I might have clicked on the wrong payment type and it was not accepted. So I had emailed the hotel asking if I could pay another way and was told to pay upon check-in. So that was why my reservation was not guaranteed. But I was lucky enough that they were able to find a room for me. So I was happy with that. The hotel room itself is furnished and decorated in a somewhat garish manner. It seemed to have been furnished and decorated with odds and ends of different collections. There didn't seem to be any consistency in the colors, the materials they used. It had an ironing board. I never use ironing boards. The bathroom was one of those heavy marble stone looking bathrooms. Seems to be the flavor of choice, perhaps back when the hotel was built. The interesting about the floor I was on was that it looked like it had a lobby. I'm guessing that back in the day they might have used that space for perhaps breakfast, because there looked like there was a bar area. So they might have used that area for breakfast for the people of that floor and the 2 floors above, because the couple floors above could look down into that area. So I'm guessing that space was dedicated for the 3 floors. I kind of felt a bit creeped out as I was walking towards the room, because I had the room at the furthest end of the corridor and it was a bit dark, there weren't many people, so it just felt a bit creepy. At the time that I was there was the beginning of the fasting season for the Muslims, so there were not many Bruneians, when usually there would be a lot of Bruneians in Miri over the weekend. I used the laundry service while I was there, so that was quite a quick turnaround. I also had breakfast included in the room, which is on the restaurant on the top floor, which had quite a nice view. It was a buffet breakfast, which is common in Malaysia, so quite a number of dishes, both Western and local. And I had nasi lemak, which is what I try to do while I'm in Malaysia, because that's a breakfast food. Parking is not so much included, as in there are no dedicated car spaces for the hotel side of the building, but your parking can be validated. Maritz Hotel and the Bintang Mall, I think they've built out quite close to the main road, so they've used up as much space as possible on their land, and the area can be very crowded. And while it was my favorite mall when I was growing up in Miri, I remember that parking could be quite a hassle, so I would only go there if I was gonna be there first thing in the morning. so that would give me quite a good chance of getting a car space. I really enjoyed being quite close to the shopping mall, so I was able to pop into the mall very easily, and it didn't take up much time at all. So I did some grocery shopping, I went to the jeweler, I bought some shoes, so I was able to do all this very quickly. There were some items provided in the room. There were some toiletries, they had a couple bottles of water, there were some TV channels included, which seems similar to the other hotels I'd been in. I think the hotels do subscribe to the same sort of channels to provide to their guests. I didn't get the room cleaned. I think maybe I'd had the privacy sign on at the time that the staff were coming through to clean the rooms. Overall, it was an okay stay. I'm not sure that I would stay there again because I did find it quite creepy. Although the lure of being close to Bintang Mall is quite strong, but I think there is a new hotel called the Mercure, which has opened kind of across the street from where the Maritz is, so that would be close enough if there is a pedestrian crossing where we can cross safely. I did enjoy very much the view from the restaurant and from the hotel room. It's nice having this view, which I never saw because I grew up in a house, so the view was of other people's houses, and it just gave me a perspective of Miri, which I don't really see. So the lush green of the hills, the view of the ocean, so I really enjoyed that. And of course, I'm grateful that there was a room available for me, even though my reservation was cancelled due to the delay from Kuching, and I really appreciated that, and the staff were really quite helpful. Have you stayed at the Maritz in Miri? When you travel, do you prefer to stay at international brands, or do you like to try the local brands? Let me know your experiences in the comments. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing. Love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.